Welcome to the Revenge of Podcast, your weekly podcast for all things Revenge of and more. My name is Jeff Iser, and joining me as always is Coral Breen.
Hello.
And Joe Myers.
Hi.
I'm so sorry I made these guys start it over because I just needed the moment to be right. I needed it to be right, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
It sounded exactly the same.
Okay, maybe to you, but not to me. So
Yeah,
whatever.
this time had less of a failure to launch.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
Someone missed his cue last time.
You know what? No, this isn't on me. It's on you and you. So I know I say that we have had a hell of a week every week, but last week was a doozy of a week. We recorded the podcast, and then I can't remember if it was Monday night or Tuesday night. It was Monday night. Patton went and talked about us on national television.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think that was Monday night, right?
No.
Oh, it was because I remember because Kenzie was working in the store, and then she ended up running the comic over to him.
That's right.
So it was.
But I thought it was Monday. I thought she came in on Monday.
That's what I'm saying. It was Monday. Oh, yeah, we recorded the podcast, and then that night, Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. Not expecting that at all. And he went on Jimmy Kimmel and just kind of blew up our spot a little bit in a good way. He said my name and everything.
Hell yeah.
He didn't say Coral's name.
I know. I was a little bothered.
I think they must have cut that part out.
Bitches.
Yeah,
Probably.
but it was a hoot.
Mm-hmm.
People are still talking to us about that, so that was a fun way to start off the week. And then from there, shit just got crazier. We opened up Echo Park.
Yeah.
It's a whole new world over there. Just having a good time. People smoking cigarettes like crazy.
Yeah. Ooh,
Really?
Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah, people over there smoking cigarettes.
Chimneys. All of them.
I mean, it's pretty cool. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's a good area to do
pretty,
that.
It is pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, it's like that whole, sort of like everyone's smoking vape, so I'm gonna smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's the vibe over there.
But it smells like camels.
Yeah, or American spirits.
I don't know.
Ooh, I love an American spirit.
You strike me as a 2 shots of whiskey, I'm gonna have a cigarette kind of lady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But now I don't do either.
really.
Yeah.
When we did our friends and family soft opening on Thursday night of last week, I think I think your little side piece might have had a cigarette or two.
Oh, yeah. She'd be smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be smoking.
Damn, like all the time.
No. She had an espresso martini, so she was like, what goes really good with this
Oh.
is a cigarette.
A cigarette, yeah. And I guess Mikey's smoking cigs now.
Yeah.
He smoked a whole pack.
That's insane.
That's
What's going on around here? You
Kids. The kids these days.
Yeah, you kids and your ciggies.
Don't look at me. I ain't
I'm
smoking.
looking at you.
I just smoke
These are
devil's
your
lettuce.
people.
I think she's older than you.
That's true. You
in
are.
the lore.
You're like 2 years older than me.
That's right. Yeah.
And she only smokes the wacky tobacco.
The wacky tobacco. I like that.
The devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Is that what do you call? We're talking about meth, right?
yes.
The real wacky tobacco.
Yeah.
So that was a hell of a week. I don't even know where we go from here. It was a juggle this weekend for sure. Sunday, last night for us was crazy because Joe and I sat there till 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Not knowing what the day would bring at all for a Sunday night at 11 o'clock. It was pretty slow because of the Dodgers game, but then the Dodger game got out and it was like there was like fireworks going off all over the place. People were hooting and hollering. There's just like drunkies everywhere.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people stopping in, but a lot of dudes like wanting to go inside and their girlfriends being like, no, let's keep walking. Like that.
Yeah.
Ew.
I know.
Yeah.
So
At the end of the night, we did have 3 Insta Chickies come in.
we did. They rolled right into that back room, into that red room, and then popped their phones right out. Click, 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 click. Walked right out.
Not a word spoken to us.
Are you
God damn.
serious?
Yeah.
Insta chickies?
Yeah.
It's the chickies. You should have been there.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. That area seems pretty nice.
Yeah, a lot of girlinas over there for you, We saw some nudity yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Is the friend over there making the rice sticky? still?
Yeah, the sticky rice
Oh.
friend. Yeah, I mean, it's
that
a lot going on.
yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Jesus.
Was that yesterday?
No, that was
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
wild.
know. Yeah. I don't know. It's a whole new adventure. We'll work it out. We got a bunch of other shit going on right now too. That's like insane. This weekend, on Saturday, we're doing a big party with Tristan Eaton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is launching a bunch of exclusive prints that are just going to be available at the event, which is crazy. He just did an Instagram live and he was talking all about it. But he's been working on a mural over at the store, a big ass one.
Has he? Where's it at?
Oh, I don't know.
I ain't seen nothing.
It's hard to see. You know, you got to like really look for it. It's a giant mural that he will have. He'll be unveiling the final product on Saturday, unless you walk by and look at it at any time. So unveiling that, and then we're building out a really big like set for him, which is going to like be really cool. We should actually keep these set pieces this time.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be giant pieces of art. I know a warehouse we could put them in. Actually.
Oh yeah, do you?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So we're gonna have some awesome pieces of art. He's gonna be putting out this new line of prints for the Women of Marvel line, which he previewed today, which looks pretty cool. It kind of ties into the mural. It's like the same kind of art, but like in a print.
I'm gonna have to get me one of them.
You're gonna have to get you one.
Yeah,
it looks nice.
Calling it the action series.
Yeah, because it's ladies being all actiony.
Yeah,
you rarely see that.
Do you? What's your favorite part of the mural?
I like the Scarlet Witch.
What about her?
I don't know. The witchiness of her.
The witchiness.
She put a spell on you.
Yeah.
Oh dang! Are you watching? You're watching Agatha?
Oh, I'm watching.
Yeah. You were telling me yesterday, actually, that it's just a bunch of queer baiting.
Yeah, they're queer baiting the fuck out of me, and it's just like, okay, it's working.
Yeah,
like I'm in it.
They got that Heartstoppers kid in it though, and I just don't know if I can watch.
No. I tune him
It's
out.
everyone else.
Really? I don't think I can
is
watch him in anything else other than Heartstopper.
What do you mean? I didn't watch Heartstopper.
Well,
Is he bad
Heartstopper
in
is
that?
just, I mean, it's like the only thing he's done besides this now Agatha thing. But it just, I don't know. He's just Charlie. Cheer up, Charlie.
Oh my God. Is he British in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't watch Heartstopper.
He's British in this too.
You should watch Heartstopper.
That seems like
he is British.
Oh, he is British?
They are.
Period.
They are British. That seems more of like a y'all thing.
Really? Because I think there's more lesbians than gays in it.
But it's also like high school, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're in their 20s.
I don't want to see. Yeah, but that's still weird. I don't want to know.
The actors are.
Yeah, you can still sexualize them. They're in their 20s.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I don't know.
It's not weird.
Okay.
It's
not
very
weird.
European.
Yeah. Yeah, drinking age is like 16.
Yeah, I think I'm moving on to older women.
Really?
Yeah,
oh,
that's where I'm
Catherine
at
Hahn
right
now. Yeah?
better look out.
Like some redheads?
I do love some redheads.
Yeah?
Yeah. What is it? What's her name? The woman who plays Elizabeth Olsen.
Elizabeth
Oh, yeah?
Olsen?
Yeah.
Oh, Scarlet Witch.
Big rumors she's getting her own movie again.
Again?
Yeah.
She-
Well, because they fucked it up last time.
She didn't get her own movie last time. Yeah.
They were just like, you know what? Let's take this beloved character and make her a villain.
I know.
Because she's got the hysteria, because she wants children so bad. Or
Well,
whatever.
because they literally tore apart her husband.
Yeah.
And now he's
Yeah.
all over the world. Like, what do you mean?
But
Get
he's
over
getting
it.
his own series now. My friend is writing it.
I support it.
Yeah.
Is all of that announced?
Yeah.
Oh,
in the
okay.
news. Yeah, Terry. He's doing a Vision show series. Yeah, they announced all that.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, Terry.
Whatever. It's just a little inside dish. It's not a big deal.
That's
Marvel.
fine. Yeah.
It's fine. They need-
Don't. Whatever you do, don't send us to TMZ.
Yeah.
Don't.
What?
No.
Okay, but the people listening, just don't tell anyone else if
Yeah.
it's, you know.
Don't share this.
Don't share that.
Please don't.
Just listen and take it.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Queer baiting.
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza.
Scarlet Witch.
God.
Do you think she's you know?
I don't know how to. I know this is going to sound crazy. I want her to punch me as hard as she can in
You've
the face.
said that on the podcast before. This is not the first time you've said that.
I mean it so much.
What is that? What would you get out of that?
It's
Gratification.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I just want to feel something, and I
Yeah.
think that would really make me feel something.
Did you watch White Lotus?
Nah.
Whoa.
What?
What's that?
You've never seen White Lotus? It's a TV show on Max. There's 2 seasons. It's amazing. Actually.
Only like 7-episode seasons.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Aubrey Plaza is in the 2nd season.
Okay, so just watch the second season.
No, because there's
You can.
you could, but there is Jennifer Coolidge is a
Oh.
character in the 1st season, and she reprises her role in the 2nd season. And I
Okay.
think it's important to see both. But it's really good.
Cool.
The show's really good.
Cool.
actually.
It's like it's great tension and drama and comedy all wrapped into one.
Is
really good.
Alexandria Daddario in the 1st season? Or
Yes.
is it she is?
Yeah.
You like her too, right?
Who's that?
Alexandria Daddario.
Diadaria? What's she in?
She's
Mayfair Witches.
she's in like everything.
Yeah.
She was in She was in, was it Skyscraper? No. San Andreas.
Yes.
She was the daughter.
She was in Texas Chainsaw.
Nah.
You don't like her?
No?
Nah.
She seems kind of mousy.
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Nah.
No?
I know her from Baywatch.
Yeah, Baywatch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of
No
course,
thanks.
I know her from Baywatch.
What?
Wow. What's
It's a
wrong with
good
her?
movie.
What's wrong with her? What do you not like? Her boobies are too small?
They're too big.
They're too big? No.
Anything over a mouthful's a waste. So it's
Oh
just.
my God. Like that picture you sent me of those cosplay chicks from New York Comic Con?
Did you show him?
No.
That was an insane photo.
Yeah.
I mean, one of those weighs more than me. It has to.
Yeah.
And I just feel so bad for
And
them.
there were 6 of them.
There's 6.
It's too
insane.
much.
Yeah, it's scary.
You could murder somebody with those.
It's just like I don't want to be rude, but no, thank you.
Yeah,
Like,
that is.
I don't know what to
rude,
do with all of it.
I don't. I'm an amateur. Like, what is that?
though. If there was anyone that was not an amateur, it's you. I hate to break it to you, but
Where is this?
Good
oh
Lord.
yeah, Jesus Christ, that's too much.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
couldn't see that. So yeah, we got the Tristan event coming up on Saturday, and then we are steamrolling our way straight to Comic Creators Block Party, which is happening in 2 weeks, and I am freaking out about. Not freaking out, but I'm just like internalizing panic. I feel like
I know.
In-
I'm feeling that.
in such a way that like I'm nervous about it, but then there's like there aren't a lot of loose ends,
Mhm.
right? But I feel like I don't have a handle on things as much as I should, and that's just I think the nature of how much is going on right now. Like I'm splitting my time too much between too many things mentally.
You?
So yeah, so I'm like, just a little. I have a equal amounts of stress, worry about all the things.
You're handling it very well. You look so calm.
I don't
very
know that
demure.
you should have an equal amount of stress against everything.
Yeah, well, that's true. There's some other things that should be more stressful, I guess. But yeah, no. Part of my superpower, Coral, as I'm
Okay.
sure you've noticed, is my ability to remain mostly calm at all times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Never seen you frazzled.
I've become. I would never say that I've been frazzled, but I can become uncalm.
I said I'd never seen you frazzled.
Well, the way you said it was kind of like,
Me?
you know, yeah, you would
Ooh.
never say something sarcastic.
No, that's stupid.
Yeah, I've never seen you be sarcastic before. Yeah, so we're steamrolling. We're barreling our way towards Comic Creators Block Party, which is going to be a big deal. This is airing Thursday, so Wednesday. Yesterday, we dropped another video and the signing block announcement for the timing. Yeah.
And on Tuesday, we announced November Women's Book Club.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Coral is hosting it.
Yeah. Women who read.
I think you've read this one. 8 Billion Genies is going to be the November book.
Oh, yeah. I read a couple of issues of it.
She
Yeah.
thought
I like
it was. She was disappointed though because she thought it was 8 billion Chinese.
God damn it.
That's really
You've been
Have you
doing
been
that on the
sitting on
live
that?
stream. No, he's been doing that since the live stream.
Yeah, I've been calling it 8 billion Chinese for quite a while.
I would definitely read that.
I know you would.
I mean, there's no words, just pictures. But
everyone gets a Giny. You read 8 billion Genies? No.
yeah, I read some of it. I didn't finish it.
What? It's literally only 8 issues.
Well, I read the copies that we had, and then when we got the hardcover in, I don't want a hardcover.
Yeah. Why?
So I don't know. I'm
it's
waiting
too
for.
heavy for you.
Well, it's like this fucking big.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to read that?
Like a normal.
No, that
Way.
seems silly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Thank you.
What else we got going on? That's kind of it. These next 2 weeks are just jam packed with this stuff, and then in the midst of all that, we've got to operate the other store somehow. So hopefully, we got some new people starting over there, and
Tomorrow we've got a Trick or Treat sealed event for Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, Friday
Ooh.
is a Magic the Gathering Duskmorn event.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
will be fun.
Tickets are available online unless they're not.
Yeah, who knows? They are, but they might not be.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, yeah.
They are at the point of recording,
Yeah, but then they might not be.
but they might not be.
Trick or treat.
It's
You know?
kind of fun. It's a kind of fun thing we do. What's your favorite part about the new location?
Looks like a horny refrigerator. I like that.
Okay. I was thinking you were going to say the pizza next door.
No, the pizza sometimes hurts me.
Really?
McFluffies though is
See, I had the same problem as you. Is every time I had triple beam, I'd get the shits, like back at the store. But now that we have it like hot and fresh next door, it kind of slaps.
Yeah, it's different. I
It's
will
different.
say, yeah,
Yeah.
I've only bought it twice since I've been over there.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
It's pretty nice. And then I've had a bunch of Fluffy McClouds also since we've been over there. Also, Joe and I walked down the street and went to Indigo Cow, which is like a soft serve place that serves Hokkaido milk. It's like
Who's-
a Japanese milk. I think it's breast milk. Pretty sure.
What's in a Hokkaido?
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido?
It's a city in
Oh,
Japan.
I thought it was like an animal. So.
No. Milk is from the cow or the teat, the breast.
Any mammal, really.
Yeah. But yeah, it's real good. They put
Soft-
little mochi balls in it that are like actually kind of big mochi balls.
Okay.
It slaps.
It was really good.
Yeah. I do. There's a lot of good places to eat over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sticky rice, gyoza bar.
I had rodeo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, across the street, did you get a 1 pound burrito?
I got the 1 pound bowl.
Oh shit.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
great.
Masa is on the corner. If you have not had the deep dish at Masa,
Mhm.
it's real good. You have to
Yeah.
order. It takes like 45 minutes to get. You have to order it and then
Oh
they cook
yeah.
it. But
yeah.
it's like better than the deep dish I had in Chicago.
Really.
Yeah.
I walked by and they were opening, and you could smell like the garlic, and I was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah, the sausage on the there's like a meat deep dish,
Mhm.
and the sausage is like a whole layer on across the pizza. It's not like bits. It's like a
There's
patty.
just like one patty.
Y'all
across
are
the
like,
whole thing.
this is weird.
Yeah,
Y'all are
you
like
getting
basically
tweets?
dirty talking to me
Yeah.
right now. And it's just
and
like,
then you put it in your mouth.
oh.
Yeah, has Molly often talked to you about sausage?
I mean,
Yeah.
when she makes food, she'll tell me what she's doing. I'm like, yeah.
Keep going, girl. Keep going.
Yes,
Tell me
sir.
more.
Yeah.
You fold in the cheese.
Oh, Jesus.
God,
Speaking of folding in some cheese, we're continuing our spooky little viewing party, which I am ready to be done with. I need a rom-com or some shit, but we're watching spooky movies this month, and we all went and saw Terrifier 3. Yeah, Daddy.
Can I say I got the When We Were Young festival?
Yeah.
You know, he came out, did his little diddle song. That
Yeah. Wait, you got to say, so Fall Out Boy was
Fall Out Boy.
doing a cover of See You Again, and Wiz Khalifa came out
yes.
to do the rap part.
And so people were sending me that, and I thought it would be so funny if they opened up Terrifier 4 with this sound.
Oh my God.
I was
Can
like-
we petition for that?
We'll hit
think
up Damien Leon.
Damien Leone, just hear us out. Have you heard of this before? Like that?
I think it would be pretty funny, and it'd be on theme.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I agree with
It
that.
slaps.
Yeah, Coral was saying that a ton of people were sending her that video. I got sent that video too.
I was like, "Stop it!" And they were like, "No, it reminds me of you." I'm like, "Ah."
Did you see the I don't know if this was like the an insider thing or where it came from, but there was a Stern Pinball what is it called? Survey?
It was a survey. Yeah.
It was a survey that they sent out to people or something.
I think it was people who are Stern, like insider connected.
Oh, like
Mhm.
got it. And it was a survey to see like what kind of theme you would want.
Okay.
And so it had a list of basically all the IP that they owned. So you could select if you would purchase that game or play that game. And Fast and the Furious was on the list.
I thought they were already doing that.
I don't know. I hope so.
That game's gonna be insane.
It would be so good.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I might play it.
There are so many things to pull from that it's like inevitably we will be disappointed by something not being in the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know?
Do you think it would have an underground playfield? And if so, what would it be?
Ooh. Well, there's so many like they were in a missile silo that one time
Yeah.
and a cave.
It would be pretty fun if they did the under the bridge moment from 7.
Oh, where you got to
Where
swap
the two cars
things.
like slammed into each other.
Yeah, I just want Dom to catch Letty over the bridge.
Yeah,
There's definitely going to be a tank.
I could see them doing this.
Yeah.
That'd be. Yeah, I don't know. I'll talk to the boys.
Talk to the boys. See what's
Yeah, I
up.
got it.
Yeah.
See what's good.
What's
See
up, Star?
good.
Yeah.
All right, so we watched Terrifier 3. I was not excited at all about this movie after we watched Terrifier 2.
Mhm.
Like, I was like, I don't care, right? And then it started to get, like, decent reviews and, like, some momentum and buzz. And then I got really excited about seeing it.
Mhm.
And I got to say, and this is going to be tough because you weren't able to take notes the whole time. So we're going to have to just sort of riff on this one. But I gotta say, my top line for this is I really liked it. I really liked it.
Okay.
I thought it was a huge jump in quality.
Yeah, you could definitely tell they made some fucking money.
Yeah.
This was insane. I did not hate it.
Yeah.
I was just, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It had some it felt a little retro to me. Like maybe it's because we're watching like Hellraiser and The Gate and stuff like that. And it had like elements of that, I feel like. I was talking to our friend Alex Pardee about this because he had just seen it as well, and he's like a gore aficionado, right? And him and I were saying that it's almost like to me, it felt like it didn't go far enough, or we are so desensitized to the gore that it didn't feel like it was like, I don't know, it didn't feel like it went far enough for me. Like, I think about the bedroom scene in number 2, where he's just like eviscerating this lady, and it just seems so insane that like that was like, I think, crazier to me than the shower scene in this one.
Really?
Hands down.
Yeah, just because like that was like so like, whoa, I can't believe they did this to this movie. You're like, well, they did this in the last one, but I don't know.
I think some of the worst stuff that happens in this movie is because it's not gory, is not a thing you remember.
Yeah.
There are so many kids that die in this movie.
Yeah.
So many people die.
And it's just not gory when they deal with the kids.
Yeah.
Except one, I guess.
I guess so let me just kind of synopsisize this for you a little bit. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's Terrifier through and through. It picks up after the second movie, so the returning cast is
immediately too.
Well, it's like down the line a little bit. I would say probably like a year later or 2 years later. But the Sienna and Jonathan are the returning cast members.
It's 5 years.
Oh, that's right.
When you get to their story.
It does say 5 years.
Yeah. When it starts though,
It picks up right after Terrifier 2. Yeah. We get a lot more backstory of Art the Clown, which is cool.
Yeah.
We're following up on Sienna and Jonathan's sort of fucked up story. How do you want to do this?
I
can take you back. I can run this train, I think, a little bit.
Run a train.
So the beginning of the movie is a family.
Spoilers, by the way. Spoilers.
Yes. Spoilers. A couple nights before Christmas, and Art shows up. Is there anything there? That's probably the goriest part of the movie. Is in like the first half hour, I think.
Oh, with the axe, he goes through. Basically, it's like a family, and they're having. It's like a couple nights before Christmas, and there's a kid, and like Art shows up, and basically just like axe murders them for no reason, and it's fucking crazy. But it's like I read a lot of like interviews where he was like a studio would never have let me do the opening scene and blah blah blah. So I was waiting for it to be a little crazier than it was, but
yeah.
Well, I think he's specifically talking about killing the children.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often in slasher films because it hits a little too home.
That's true. He does go into the son's room and just fucking
Not just once, not twice, but over and over. And I was like, Jesus.
And it all happens off camera. You just see the aftermath.
The sound, though, is like
that
wow.
wet,
Good
sound.
Good sound.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's this is the first one I've seen in the theater, and so maybe it definitely had like a granular quality to the picture, which I thought was pretty cool, and then the sound was really like gushy, like wet sounds. I ate pizza while watching this.
Yeah.
We also had like no time to get there, so we couldn't eat food before the movie started.
What'd you went to the Alamo also? What did you eat?
So much food. We had fried pickles, 3 sides of ranch. We had some chicken tenders and gravy with some fries.
Yeah.
Which, oh my God, that gravy.
The gravy's
it's really good.
Oh, I could fuck that gravy. It's insane.
Same.
Then I had the churro popcorn. And the churro popcorn was crazy.
I've had that
before. I was
before.
putting some of the popcorn in the gravy.
You're crazy.
Yeah,
Were you
crazy for
stoned?
gravy. No, hell no, not for that. Because I needed to like, I don't know.
Focus?
Focus on what was happening.
Yeah, I had pizza and fried pickles and popcorn.
Oh, it's so good.
I had chicken tendies in a Manhattan.
Yeah, we had virtually the same thing.
Yeah.
Except I had a pizza.
It did kind of feel weird. Whatever, like, what scene? So the two guys are going in to inspect this building,
Mhm.
and one of them's downstairs, the other's upstairs.
Yeah.
Who, you're an idiot. If someone's sitting in a rocking chair, I'm fucking
fuck
leaving.
out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, "Are you okay?" Fuck, I don't care if he's
Or
okay.
if there's a dead body in a disgusting like vat of like
Decomposed.
bile.
yeah, let me squat down and get into your face. What?
And take a picture.
What the fuck?
I know.
But he like axes him in the front of the head
Yeah.
and then starts peeling his skin, everything down. And I'm just it feels weird when you just put fried pickles and ranch in your mouth and
Yeah.
you're just chomping away.
It sure does.
And people are like, "Oh," in the background. I'm like, "Shh."
Yeah. I was worried that we were going to have like a rowdy crowd because we went kind of like, we went to like the 10 o'clock one. So I was a little worried people were going to be like shouting at the screen and stuff. But everyone was dead silent.
Everyone was in it.
Yeah. Dead silent the whole time. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, I definitely was like, "Bleh," a couple of times.
Yeah.
But
It was
yeah,
never excessive. No one was ever.
Yeah.
There were reactions, but not excessively.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's just recount some of the crazier scenes. I think
One of
go
the
ahead.
crazier scenes is Art's body comes back to life, headless, travels across town to the asylum where Victoria, is that her name? Veronica?
Victoria.
Mhm.
Victoria is eating the food that Art's head that she just birthed is eating off the face of the dead nurse from the
Orderly.
last movie.
Well, that's what happens at the end of the second movie. There's the after credits scene where she gives birth to the head.
So is that how he was able to stay alive? It's because he used her as a host?
That's what they kind of allude to. Although, you know, at the end of the movie, we learn that she's kind of like the
She's the possessed one.
But
Yeah.
I think, yeah, she was able to like birth
He's
his
like
head
he's like a champion of hers, I guess.
or something. Yeah.
They get kind of high religious fantasy with this one.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
lot of religious iconography and like references and stuff, which I'm not mad at.
No.
Just kind of left field for this series.
Yeah.
It does seem like they're trying to give more of a story.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, then redo the other fucking ones and make the story line up because now it's like,
Well, and even
confused.
Shay was telling me that that's the first Terrifier movie is the third iteration of this character already.
Yeah,
There's
'cause
been
he
two
was
shorts
in-
before then.
And he was in a couple other movies. Yeah, he was in some other movies already. Like I think it was like 3 of them before the first Terrifier film.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting to think about that. The Terrifier 3, I don't know if it won the box office this last weekend, but it beat out Joker
Yeah.
the first weekend it was out. And it's on its way to becoming like one of the highest grossing independent films of all time.
That's insane.
And it's interesting to think about like how many times this character has popped up for him. And then you think about those shitty movies like Haunted Bong or whatever, like you know, those movies like that have so many sequels but like didn't do anything at the box office, but for whatever reason this one just like
Took off.
hit.
Yeah.
I guess it's just, I don't know, it's weird to think about, and also like kind of like warmed my heart a little bit.
I think
It's
kinda
interesting.
fucked up.
What?
It just says the people are really just really
People
weird
love
right
a
now.
fucked up clown.
I mean, I think Art the Clown is a charismatic character that's like interesting to watch.
There
I
were
think it
some
all
ti-
hit at the right time too. I guess I don't know that Art is.
New,
Yeah,
fresh.
it's kind of Edward. Not Edward.
Edward
Freddy. It's kind of Freddy without
Words.
words.
Yeah, his performance in this movie though, I thought was so good. There was just
Yeah.
lots of like miming, if you will, pantomiming that was just like really funny and like interesting, and I don't know. I think Kenzie needs to see this.
In a way, we spend a lot more time with Art in this one.
Yeah,
I think maybe not.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so we see Victoria quite a bit more and we learn more about her, and she's like gross and like a good addition to everything. But everything about her kind of grossed me out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't really like her.
It was surprising to me that she was even in as much. I legitimately thought she. First off, I guess trigger warning, suicide.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't watch that.
I
part.
didn't watch that. I couldn't watch that.
That was insane. I was like, are they really? I was like, you know what? They put a chainsaw up some guy's ass, but that right there, I was
That
like,
That was
a
too far.
lot.
I was like,
Isn't
that's a
that
little
weird?
much.
That's such a weird. But like, yeah, I
know.
like couldn't watch that. I could watch pretty much everything else, but that
Yeah.
really got to me.
It's just gross and
Self harm.
like, ugh.
But yeah, so ostensibly she kind of like kills herself, but basically she's going to sleep for 5 years.
Yeah, and then they hibernate for 5 years for whatever reason, while everyone else goes about their lives. Sienna goes into a mental institution. Jonathan goes off to college, although, like, huge jump in quality, right, across the board.
Yeah.
But it becomes so much more blatantly obvious how terrible Sienna and Jonathan are at acting. Like, everyone
I
else...
like Sienna still in this one.
Well, Jonathan, his acting is so bad.
Yeah.
It's like, get rid of this kid already. Because, like, everyone else in the movie was doing a good job, I thought. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they were, like, actually, like, remember the mother in the second movie?
Yes,
How
I do.
terrible she
I do.
was. But then they have the, we've got the aunt in this one, and I was like, she's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, I
This
did
aunt.
like her.
Yeah. Or, like, the lady at the beginning. I was like, she's doing a pretty good job.
I did have a moment when the uncle picked her up where I was like, is she gonna fuck her uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
He's
whoa.
like too pretty or something,
Yeah.
and then luckily doesn't have a ton to do with the plot.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, this is
The
creepy.
the Jonathan's roommate's girlfriend, the one who does the podcast, she was pretty terrible. I
Oh
will
my
say
God.
that. But I guess they needed somebody to like really go to town on in that shower scene.
They did.
Yeah.
Hey, Bod, 10 out of 10. Good for her. But everything else, I was just like,
Coral, I think you might know better than anyone. Were there boobs in this?
no.
I
yeah,
didn't
I
think
didn't
so.
think so.
No.
I
There's
think it was
dick,
interesting that we
but,
upped
yeah.
the religious
dick.
iconography and turned down the nudity.
The boobies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a little you saw some giblies though.
Yeah. You see bits. It was just for a slasher movie. It was kind of a weird
Yeah.
twist.
Sure. Yeah. I know there were two scenes. So Coral saw it before us, and I know there was two scenes that she really wanted to talk about. I'm gonna guess that the first one was there's a scene after the 5 years have gone by they're in this like creepy house, Art the clown and Victoria. They come back to life, and then Art is like murdering some people. And Victoria comes up with this shard of glass that she previously used to slit her wrists. And then she just
Yeah.
She exorcisms it.
she
She Reagans that shit.
and then she just pleasures herself with it.
Yeah.
While he's scalping someone.
Yeah, and
it's-
then there's just they keep cutting to like the blood dripping all over, and she's having a little orgasm.
It was definitely by this moment that you no longer think she's a person. Up until this point, the things that she's been disfigured and like mentally scarred by Art. And after this point, I would argue like when
She's
she
not a
comes
person
back,
anymore.
she's not a person and she doesn't
Yeah.
act like a person post suicide.
Yeah, it was that was pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, damn it. That's like, fuck. I did not like it.
Yeah.
No,
No,
you
I
didn't
mean,
like that one.
no, working in psych, I've definitely seen some shit, and that's
Yeah.
some shit that I've actually seen. So I was
Ugh.
just like, damn it.
Ugh.
Damn it. I did not like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty serious scene.
That was
But I
gnarly.
mean, she enjoed it, so it's,
Yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to kink shame.
No, I don't.
I don't want
yeah.
to kink shame.
It's her
but-
body, her choice. Do you think,
yeah,
bro?
you know, stab yourself in the clit all over and over again, but whatever.
God.
The other scene that I figured you would want to talk about is the shower scene. So,
You're skipping ahead though.
well, dude, I mean, we only got so much time. What did I miss in between those two scenes? What even happens?
Hey.
The actual lore dump happens.
Oh, I'll give you a lore dump.
Oh, God.
Jonathan, it turns out, has been writing to Sienna for the 5 years that he's been growing up, and she's been in and out of mental institutions. And it's revealed that the whole way this works is that demons find dead people to inhabit, to bring forth killers to work on their behalf. And so they piece together that Victoria is actually a demon
Yeah.
at this point, and that Art is like her champion or something.
Right.
And we also get our first flashback to Sienna's father.
Oh, yeah. I could have done without all that stuff.
Yeah.
That was a little cheesy.
Their daddy-daughter relationship.
That was weird.
I don't have a father, so I don't know a normal relationship. But I was like, I don't like this.
But in that moment
Mhm.
is where we get the big religious iconography kick.
Yeah.
We see armor being made that resembles Sienna's armor that she wore in the last movie,
Yeah.
being forged by a demon whose chain is held by the Virgin Mary.
That was
Yeah.
like towards the end of the movie.
That was
No,
a
that
crazy-
was right in the middle.
Yeah, that was a crazy scene. I was like, that was pretty cool. I liked how they did that. But where the fuck is that armor?
Yeah. And
Like-
and she's got that sword that's like magic sword.
Yeah.
Which, we kind of see that it kind of sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not that great.
it's really not that great. I don't know.
I think one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie, I think it was towards the beginning, where when he runs into Santa Claus
Yes.
at the bar.
I loved it.
Like the
Yeah.
whole sequence. In that scene, we have Clint Howard is in it. He's Ron Howard's brother. He's like in every low budget horror
I didn't know
movie.
who that guy was.
There was the bartender was, I thought, somebody, and then the guy playing Santa. And there was just like this moment where Art freaks out because he's like, "Oh my God, Santa Claus!"
It was so cute. I was like, hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah. And then he like proceeds to just what I like about these movies is when you take a character like Art who's like sadistic and crazy, and then he'll just whip out a gun and shoot somebody.
Ugh,
Like-
that gets me every time.
Because it's so like it's like he doesn't have an MO. Like it changes every time, you
Mhm.
know? So he just shoots these two guys in the head and then proceeds to like fuck with Santa Claus. Like
Which I don't get because Santa was very nice to you.
yeah, but
and-
then
but it's-
he was
It's
mad.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
what?
Art's crazy.
Yeah, when he started pissing on him, I was like,
That was pretty funny.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, you feel like you were at home.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
But then he straps Santa Claus down. He sprays him with liquid nitrogen and proceeds to like break his body parts off.
They
And then
didn't use that enough, by the way.
Huh?
They didn't use that enough.
I know. I was waiting for
There was
more.
a whole setup, and I thought it was going to be a bigger deal.
I know.
Yeah.
He like makes his little like liquid nitrogen gun and
Mhm.
like murders some rats with it. That was crazy. But then he scalps, or not scalps, but he like removes the beard from Santa Claus and like wears it for the rest of the movie.
That's kind of his fault, though.
Yeah.
I told him that he can't be Santa without the beard,
beard.
so what do you think's going to happen?
Yeah. Yeah. That whole sequence I thought was really great.
That was fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I thought that might be the bar from the last movie when she goes and she has like the drug. She gets drugged.
Oh no.
No?
No. This was like a whole new
Sure.
set for
Okay.
sure. What happens after that?
Then Art. I mean, in the timeline, Art goes to the mall.
Yeah. Okay. So the mall shit was
Whoa.
crazy too. Like he goes to the mall and there's a Santa Claus there. And Santa goes on break, and then Art steps in and he gives all these kids like gifts out of the bag. And
Normal
then,
gifts.
normal gifts, and then walks away and then blows them all up. That shit was crazy.
I was like, is this like changing to something else? Like, are we about to fall in love with Art? And then, like, want him to like kill Sienna? Like, she's the bad guy?
Yeah.
But no.
That explosion was
That was
crazy.
wild.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, those parents should have been paying attention, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, they were all on their phones.
All of them are on the phones.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, it's a commentary on society, I guess. You know.
That's really what we come to the Terrifier for.
Yeah.
So after that, Sienna sees it on the news.
Yeah.
Her family already believes that she's losing her sanity again and maybe
Mhm.
needs to go back to the institute.
Mm-hmm.
She calls Jonathan
Mm-hmm.
and says he has to come home. She sends her uncle out to go get Jonathan. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to her, Art is at the college.
Yeah. Well, okay. This is another thing that Alex was bringing up when we were talking. Is that he said there was like a whole sequence that it feels like they cut out because he goes into the fraternity for this party and nothing ever comes of it.
Yeah.
So there must have been something going on in there, some crazy set piece that they must have cut for budget or something.
Well, do you
Maybe
think that
time.
was...
It was already 2 hours and how long?
yeah, 2 hours and 5 minutes. I guess that was like the one thing that the distributors or the studio or whatever said to him was to try to keep it to under 2 hours, and it was like really hard for him. I guess.
Well, they didn't, like... Okay, so Jonathan dies. But
yeah.
was
Well,
that
or
the
does he?
I don't know. She had the glasses.
Yeah, but we never saw him die.
I think he died.
Yeah, I think...
I don't think so. I think he's gonna come back in the next one as like some sort of deity.
Well, but they used his voice.
I don't know.
But she also
The
had Gabby's
demon-
voice, too.
True.
Because she's like, you don't recognize your daughter's voice? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. I kind of get why they didn't show his death, but maybe that's the part they cut out when he goes in there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, what happens though is we are at the college, and then there's the Jonathan's roommate and his dumb blog podcaster girlfriend, and they get all horny. They get all horny, and then they go take a shower together, which is like, anybody's gonna walk in on you. You can see it.
Yeah.
You see everything.
It's college, baby.
It's college, baby. And then Art the clown goes in and just decides to eviscerate them with the chainsaw. It's crazy. He as soon as the guy fell on the ground face down, I was like, that chainsaw's going in his ass.
Oh, fuck. And then he flipped him over, and I was just like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It's weird sitting in the theater with a big ass screen, and you just see this giant bloody dick just get chainsawed.
Flopping around.
And I'm just like, I don't want any more of these fried pickles.
Yeah, right. You ate the
I
rest.
kept eating.
Yeah, he just like totally fucks him with the chainsaw.
He did give the girl what she asked for, though.
That was the thing. I thought that was really interesting because I felt like that was another commentary from the Terrifier. But
yeah.
but the fact that she expressly says that she would love to like look in his eyes, see if he has a soul, and experience what it's like to
Feel his breath.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's got a true crime podcast.
Right. And so like he goes up, and looks her in the eyes and does the whole bit.
That whole thing where she was talking to the boyfriend about what she wanted and Art was like eavesdropping, that was pretty funny too. I was like, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to fuck him. And he was like, fuck.
Yeah, and then from there we end up back at Sienna's house, right?
That's where it becomes truncated. It's like you cut some substance out of all of this third act because the uncle arrives. Jonathan, we've seen Jonathan alive since then, but Jonathan isn't the person on the other side of the uncle's phone call when he calls to say he's there to pick him up. And then we like smash cut right into the finale, basically.
Yeah, and so back at the house, Art and Victoria are there. They've like crucified the uncle and like disemboweled him. And
Oh, was that the uncle? I thought that was the boyfriend.
No, that was the uncle.
Okay.
They've got Gabby tied up and they've got the mom tied up.
Gabby is off camera somewhere. Sienna's tied up and the mom's
That's right,
tied
because
up.
they were pretending that Gabby was dead, but she's not dead. But the bit with the rats with the mom.
Oh shit, that was fucked up.
Yeah, they show the mom this like skull that's being eaten by rats, and they basically say that that's her daughter.
Yeah.
And then they take this tube and they like shove it down her throat and then force rats to like crawl through it with a blowtorch. And then the rats are in the neck and they like slit the throat for the rats to come out.
That had to be the gnarliest one for me.
That was pretty fucked
I was
up.
like, whoa, whoever thought of this? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Are you safe? Like, what is it?
And there was a point in there at some point. Oh, it was they tried to strangle Sienna with the uncle's intestines.
Yeah.
And she chewed through them.
That was awesome.
Was that before or after she had to motorboat his guts?
Oh,
That
that
was
was
after.
after.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah. That was
That
fucked up.
action, that fight scene at the end was pretty good.
With the
Yeah.
chainsaw and the sword.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
it's like this
Yeah.
sword sucks. Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like the magic sword, and it's like you can't beat a chainsaw.
I know.
Art was kicking her ass.
She did fuck him up though, and she killed Victoria, which Victoria then opens up like a gate to hell, and Gabby falls in.
Thank God, Gabby was getting on my nerves.
Yeah,
Sienna's holding onto the sword with the blade with her bare
with her bad
hands.
hand. Which I know it's like, why was this the good idea?
Well, she like when she cut herself, it was really confusing because the dad was like, in that flashback, the sword cannot hurt you, like blah blah blah. And I mean, it did like her hand did re-heal, but I was like, why even do that?
Yeah,
Like,
they put that. I forgot they put that crown of thorns on her that's got like razor blades in it and shit.
Yeah.
That was awful.
nah.
Well, it was barbed wire, wasn't it? Wasn't that the
I
thing?
think there was like razor blades in
There's
it.
no telling with Victoria, silly girl.
She's crazy.
She's crazy.
I do have a lot of questions though,
Yeah.
because I don't understand. Victoria wants to take over Sienna's body,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Is that because Sienna would be like a new like fresh host because Victoria is just used the fuck up?
No, I think this is some of the stuff that we haven't gotten into,
I think
the like
Sienna-
prophecy and like the higher fantasy elements.
Sienna's got some. She's like the chosen one or something like that, and I think they were trying to. I don't know.
This is the first time, like in the flashback, her father refers to like the character he created as a warrior angel.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time it was just like a fantasy warrior. Now it's like an angel,
And the father committed suicide, yeah?
but he had all these visions
I would be
before he died.
pissed at my dad.
He
Like,
actually, they don't know if he committed suicide. He drove into a wall, so
Oh,
they
maybe.
kind of think he committed suicide. I think, but
maybe he was just in the middle of a vision.
yeah,
Like, that would suck.
Yeah.
Have visions while driving.
Mm-mm.
And I don't get how whatever the uncle was calling Jonathan, how are these demons taking over the phone? Who's taking over the phone?
In the last one, the little girl could do different voices,
Yeah.
and I don't know if they were victims. I wasn't following it. This is one of
Yeah.
those like we're gonna go back and use a trick we used, and maybe it fits in the lore somehow. But
Yeah, I mean, I still don't hate it. I just want to make it all make sense.
Yeah. I think what happened. So I was reading that Terrifier 2 took 6 years to make, and there was like 5 to 10 people on staff that did multiple jobs while doing it.
Mhm.
And I think it was also during COVID, so they like shot a lot of it in like the dude's house and shit like that. But Terrifier 3, they had 1 year to pump it out, and they had like hundreds of people working on it. So I think that like this is an instance of like getting the right people to help like mold and guide the story versus one dude kind of like doing whatever he wanted,
Yeah.
So it definitely felt like more concise, and it helped flesh out the world a little bit. So I am curious to see where it goes from
me
here.
too. I mean, it's definitely it leaves you on a cliffhanger with the intention of a fourth. It's not shy about that.
I would love I've never been like on an actual set. This is like a movie I would like to be on set for because I just want to see everyone else's reactions and what they look like when this is happening. And I don't know. I
You just want to see someone all chopped up by a chainsaw who stands up and is like perfectly fine.
Yeah, well, it's just like that's crazy to me to like the people that are working there. You know what you're getting into. Like this is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And what do you look like when this is happening? What are you thinking about?
Yeah.
Because you're looking at a chainsaw go up some guy's ass, and you're just like, and scene.
I think it's probably pretty funny. Like I bet they have a pretty light like atmosphere when all this shit's happening. I think people are laughing and stuff like that.
Probably.
would be
Well, the
my
amount
guess.
of people that have been saying, like I did see 2 people get up and just like heavy breathe and walk out. They needed like air, and I was like, you good?
You
So I
good?
can't imagine just like seeing that.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess I would recommend it. You know what's interesting is yesterday over at or Sunday over at Echo Park at Pinball Way Station, Nicole came in and she was like interested in seeing and watching it, and she was asking me if she needed to see all of them to like see the third one, and I was like, yeah, kind of. But then I was like, do you even need to watch the first one? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think you can skip the first one and just watch the second one.
I think the biggest takeaway from the first one is that Art died, because that
Right.
then gets kind of included in this lore.
I don't
a
even
little bit.
remember what happened in the first one.
2 girls stumbling out of a bar. It's Halloween night. They harass a guy dressed up as a clown. He follows them, takes them to a warehouse where he kills them, and their boyfriends show up, and there's like a
There's
cop that shows
no
up.
connection to Sienna or anything yet, right?
Really?
Correct.
Oh, because it's Victoria is in the first
Victoria's in the first one.
Oh shit, that's right.
That's
Because
right. She's the
Because
girl.
the whole thing opens with her doing her interview, and then
Yeah.
she attacks her interviewer,
that was insane.
bites her nose off.
one. Yeah.
Oh, fuck
And that's
off.
how she ends up in the mental institution.
Yeah.
and that makes sense.
Because her friend's the one that got chainsawed.
Yeah.
In
From-
half.
Whoa.
From the tit to the
Yeah, it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of fucked up because the implication now in the lore is that Art was alive and a human and just a fucked up serial killer in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
He dies, they have like this little throwaway line that I'm just like adding my own
Mhm.
interpretation to, that someone has to die before the demon can use them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what happened, because Art gets killed and then he stands up off the morgue table at the end of the first movie.
Just makes the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, well, that's Terrifier 3.
You get the long one.
I did.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. We also, I think we all watched another movie together. Not together, but we watched that Anna Kendrick movie, Woman of the Hour. Did you
Did you watch
No,
that?
not yet.
You didn't watch it yet?
No, I've been so
Oh,
busy.
it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I like
It's
it.
an hour and a half. It's succinct.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, it's pretty good. A lot of time jumping, which gets a little confusing at the beginning.
Yeah,
but
you have to pay attention to the time.
they
we
jump from
didn't
like
expect that.
1977 to 78 to 79 to 77 to 78. And it goes like
Okay,
back
cool.
and forth a lot. But
I really like the way it looks.
Yeah.
yeah, it looks really good. As a first time director, I was kind of impressed.
Yeah.
Like it was like artsy and interesting.
I mean, good for her.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
should check that
I don't
out.
think it's going to win an Academy Award or anything.
Oh, definitely.
But it was good.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a little segment we like to call Coral's Corner.
Ooh.
Oh, he hit the nail on the head with
Wow.
that one.
Well, we didn't rush from one segment to another, so
Wow,
it was
wow,
easy for me
wow.
to switch and look.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Ooh.
What's up? This
What
is
do you
your
know about
segment.
what?
This is your segment. Go.
What do you know about this weekend?
What about this weekend?
Do you have it pulled up?
No?
Go ahead and ask ChatGPT.
You tell me.
It's UFC 308, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, we have
This weekend or last weekend?
this weekend coming up.
Uh,
This one last weekend I don't care about.
Really?
Yeah, why? Do you care about that?
No, I'm just curious what we're talking about.
UFC 308
Okay.
with Ilya Toporo
Yeah.
and Max Holloway.
It's going to have to chat GPT it real quick. One
No.
second.
Go ahead, type it in.
No, I'm listening.
So Max Holloway is the one that just knocked out Justin Gaethje, and how he did it was like in the last like 30 seconds they met in the middle of the cage. Max Holloway points at the ground and they just start wailing on each other, and then clips him, knocks out Justin Gaethje. Now he gets his title shot. It's about to be insane. Max Holloway holds the BMF belt, and Ilya holds the normal belt.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited because I'm just excited to see Tempuria defend his featherweight title. You know,
for the
against
first,
for the first time because Max is the champion. You know, but Tempuria is undefeated with 15-0 record.
Yeah.
So it'll be
Well,
making,
he's got
making
to
his first defense after a knockout win over Alexander Volkanovski.
That was a really sad night.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. My heart says Max Holloway, but my mind knows it's going to be Ilya.
Well, Holloway's coming off of an impressive knockout victory at
That's what-
300.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
He did the Gaethje knockout.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who do you have? I mean,
For
for the main.
Tempuria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a co-main event.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Co-main. It's highly anticipated middleweight clash between Robert Whitaker and Chimaev.
Whittaker.
Whitaker. Whitaker.
It's okay. Yeah, Robert Whittaker and Khamzat. That's the co-main event.
Khamzat, yeah.
That is going to
Khamzat is undefeated 13-0. And he's a rising star. He's a favorite in this matchup.
I hate my corner so much. Anyways, it's gonna be really fun. This is gonna be the weekend I break out my titty holder
Really?
for the
shit.
phone. Yeah, it's that good of a fight. I'm very nervous, very sweaty about it. I think this will be really nice.
Who do you got on the co-main?
Oh, Cam's out. Robert,
Really?
see, it's like the same thing with Max Holloway and Ilya. It's like I want Max Holloway to win, but I know he's not going to. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, Khamzat's got a lot of momentum right now, so it's gonna be interesting to see if
Why does he have a lot of momentum?
he's 13-0 right now. So Whittaker's gonna come in and he's hoping to disrupt that
Yeah,
momentum.
but Khamzat's not fought in like a couple years.
I know, but he's still got momentum.
It's hard to keep momentum if you're taking a 2-year break.
I guess.
He had the common cold.
Yeah.
Keeps him down.
But Whittaker is a former middleweight champion.
Yeah. He is really good. He's a really nice guy too. So it's gonna be sad if he loses.
There's no room for nice guys in UFC. You know?
It hurts.
Do you
it
have-
like hurts my soul.
What?
It's the most educated, uneducated fucking answers, and it makes me so mad because it's so good, and it's just like
it's just like the facts like rephrased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm speaking my opinions here.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
and
okay.
they're great. Do you have any say on the fights? Are you
No.
excited for them?
I don't, unfortunately. I did want to see. Did you see the SNL sketch with Ariana Grande playing?
Yeah, of
Oh
course
my
she did.
God. Yes, I did. Okay, so I did talk shit about that. I saw
Oh, yeah?
I saw the skit and I was like, this is like whatever. I don't care for it. But then I saw the other skit that she did when she was what was she doing?
Jennifer Coolidge, or
when she was doing that opening, singing.
Mm.
oh
I was
yeah,
like-
her opening monologue.
I was like, okay, she's pretty
That was
good.
stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, she sounds good though. It's pretty impressive, but don't UFC and Celine Dion, don't touch them.
That's hilarious.
Leave them alone. Oh,
it was
you-
hilarious.
you
I
thought
liked it.
So everything else that I thought I liked is stupid, but
Yeah.
that okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
I thought
can
she nailed it.
Can I ask you another hot take?
mhm.
How are you doing in Fortnitemare?
I'm having a great fucking time. It's pretty cool.
Fortnitemare?
Fortnitemare, it's spooky time.
Yeah.
They have all these new skins. You can be witches. You can be goblins.
Can you be a sparkly vampire?
No, not yet. If they put that in there, I'll
Oh my
buy
god,
it.
how have they not put that in
Yeah, how
there
they not
yet?
put Twilight in?
Well, they don't have the rights yet.
Can you
They
be
got the rights to
Bella?
everything else.
What?
Imagine just Bella running around just like a hoodie and like
No, she'd be Vampire Bella.
That'd be pretty cool.
red eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid.
I'm spending a
Can you
lot of
play as
V-Bucks.
baby Renesmee?
That right there would be fucking awesome.
when is your first Twilight viewing?
It should be like November.
Yeah, and you watch it every week,
I watch it. What do you mean? Yeah, once a week. It's November.
but like just the first movie
No, I watch the whole thing.
in November.
Yes.
But there's 5 movies.
Okay. How many weeks are in November?
4, like every other month.
Okay, and then the last one ends with snow because that's when the Volturi comes in. So
Oh.
December.
December.
Yeah.
Oh, December.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh.
Oh, why do you want to rewatch them?
No.
If you could choose one character from Twilight to be in Fortnitemare, which would it be?
It would be if Edward is sparkly, yes, or if it's Jacob with his shirt off.
I choose the Civil War guy. What's his name?
What's his name?
Uh,
Yeah, you can't
You
chat
know.
GB there. There it is. It's
yes, I can. Who is the
It's
Civil
Jasper.
War guy?
Oh yeah, Jasper.
Which
in
I still will never
Twilight?
get over that because it's like they really brought that up randomly, and it was just like, hey, this is Jasper. He was on the wrong side for a while,
Yeah.
doing some bad shit, and now he
At least he
talks
asked
like
for
that.
forgiveness, and now. Oh wait, no, he did.
I think
No, I didn't.
ChatGPT is sassing me because it says the Civil War guy in quotes in Twilight refers to Jasper Hale.
Damn, they're over your shit.
I know.
They know.
They know.
But yeah.
Huh. Well, I'm excited for you to relive all that. I think you should recap it for us every week.
Oh, absolutely will.
Yeah.
Coral's Corner is just gonna be me talking Twilight.
This has been Coral's Corner. Wowie, wowie.
Mm.
What are we watching next week?
Jennifer's Body.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
let's
that's
watch
right.
Jennifer's Body.
Who
I've never
said
seen
that?
it. I've never seen it.
Okay.
Yeah. Who said that?
Who is that?
Was it? Somebody say Jennifer's Body?
Jennifer's
I'll
Body?
watch it if I have to.
The-
Sure.
The people on the stream are going to be so excited for me to see Jennifer's Body.
Yeah.
Every time I say I've never seen it, they're like, "What?" I'm like,
pretty-
"Yeah, why would I see it?
Pure
Why
art.
would
It's
I see it?
good.
Great.
It's got
good.
Megan. What's her tits in it?
You know her name.
Yeah, no, I don't. Megan
Trainer.
the Stallion.
Oh,
That would be pretty cool.
Did you see
Yeah.
the Megan the Stallion documentary trailer yet?
I did see that. I like. Did you see? I sent you the thing. He didn't even appreciate the Venom thing because you like Venom.
I do.
And then Megan the Stallion did a commercial with Venom.
She
Really?
did.
I sent it to you. They were going,
Yeah.
I did not see that. Venom's coming out this week.
Yeah, with Megan the Stallion.
I'm excited about it.
I am going to watch your documentary, though.
Yeah.
Real cool.
What does she have the documentary about?
I mean, she got shot in the foot. It's pretty big.
She took like 2 years off or something, right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
To do what?
Well, I mean, she was dealing, according to the trailer, she was dealing with social media and the passing of her mother.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very
Mhm.
interesting stuff. Anyway, that's all for us. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.